blue screen. Can't do anything about it, sadly. But we are back, and you can jump back in, hopefully.
Yes, the old blue screen of death, the joys of technology right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just as this stuff is really heating up, I mean, I say just heating up, I mean the first 15 laps, edge of the seat stuff, well, I am physically on the edge of my seat, I can't sit still watching this. So yeah, we have had a bit of a drop in service. We hope you can all get back in and join in, because this race really is getting good. Uni Clark has taken the lead, with Murdoch the Menace got himself back into second place. He's only 17 seconds behind Uni, so when Uni pits, we fully expect for Murdoch to take the lead again, with AMPO in third and Dan VW sitting comfortably-ish in fourth. He has got a back marker slightly behind him, with AJ to the P making up the top 5 places, Bailey.
Yeah, so let's just jump back at AJ to the P, because we were thinking maybe that early pit stop was a good idea, and I was bigging him up, saying he was going to be really fast and consistent, and something has happened. We've missed it, and he's in 5th.
Yeah, and I think if he's lucky, he'll get Uni Clark in the pits, but
I don't know.
I don't think he will, to be honest. If you had to ask me to give you an answer now, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he is resigned to finishes in 5th. And for a guy, like we say, finished 2nd in the Pro Champs Sprint Series, but well, let's put the important word in there: sprint. So yeah, winning sprint races, definitely got the head for it. So I mean, what AJ probably should have done. Sorry, you go, Bailey.
Yeah, and GT3 cars, because obviously these are completely different cars. I've not driven them myself, but I know some of the drivers have been saying like how fun they are. But they are just completely different cars.
Oh, absolutely, entirely different entity to their Big Brother GT3 cars. These are more pimped out road cars. So there is, excuse me, sorry. So there's certain levels of grip that you just can't get. There's certain levels of power you just don't get. So you have to, your gearing strategy is completely different. I mean, there's some oh, and AJ to the P's had a big contact with the wall there. I don't know if we caught that.
Yeah,
but AJ to the P,
yeah,
he was
you're
coming
right.
along, and he's had an absolute massive bounce there. That is not going to do his aerodynamics any good at all coming down that hill.
He's gonna wanna keep that as well, isn't he? 38 minutes left.
Yeah,
especially if he wants to keep these positions.
Yeah, you definitely need to be keeping your aero balance. And the thing is as well, it can give you such a shock, it can really take the wind out of your sails. You have that big bang, you're suddenly coming down the hill thinking to yourself, is my car going to react the way it did the last lap, because I've got half of my front bumper hanging off. This is, yeah, so AJ, is there enough damage there to warrant a pit stop though? I mean, how far ahead of the goalie is he? Not very.
10, yeah, same straight, aren't they? So.
Yep. If he pits now, he's absolutely losing a lot more places. So, oh, the back end just kicked slightly there again. I'll tell you what, AJ is struggling. I mean, we've got to remember as well, though, these guys are used to driving the GT3.
Yeah.
So this is a brand new experience for them as well. And I'm not sure it's one AJ will be keen to repeat. Oh, we've got somebody stopped at the side of the track. We have someone stopped on. Yeah, it is an Audi. And it's the number 6 car, a Smith & Wesson 96, so he looks like he is... Oh, and... Oh, it's almost like the curse of the commentator. About 6 laps ago we were just saying, if you have an accident just after that pit entrance, then you have to do a lap with damage.
The whole lap.
And he's carting damage. That little snap oversteer there as he almost lost his left wrist. Let's only hope that that man's not using an F1 podium wheel, because if he is...
He hasn't got a wrist.
He certainly won't be opening his own jars of pickles tonight, that's for sure. So we've got all kinds of blue flag action going on as well. So this is where the pits, see, this is what makes these long races so interesting as well. As soon as cars go in the pits, you're coming out in traffic. We've now got a massive bunch of cars, and I said massive earlier, it was only 3. I'm standing by it this time. We've got a good 4 or 5 cars that are coming up through this mountain, all within distance. We've got blue flags coming out. So yeah, this really is just about to get fantastically close and interesting as LNR Badboil Bull. So I'm just having a quick look at him. He has an Audi breathing all over the back of him as he's coming along towards the chase. So this could be an interesting one. And I hope all our viewers have managed to get back in. If you're just joining us again, apologies for the break-in service. It was, of course, the famous PS4 blue screen. We're hoping we're going to get that fixed, but we are here for the Bathurst 1.5 hour SOP Motorsports race. We're racing the 6.2 kilometres that is Bathurst with 862 metres of elevation. It's 862 metres above sea level, so you better believe these engines and tyres get tested at these altitudes. We've got a 1.9 kilometre Conrad straight to deal with, which is this bottom straight with the slipstream that takes it into the chase, and of course the mountain straight which leads into Hell's Corner. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about the track, it has a corner called Hell's Corner, then yeah, you're definitely in the wrong place. But we are 24 laps in with 30 minutes of racing still to go, and with everyone pitted, Uni Clark has pitted and he's been overtaken by AJ to the P.
Oh wow.
So there's two things we can surmise for that. AJ's managed to get his head back together, and both commentators need sacked because they got that call wildly wrong. Let's face it, so even with that little contact, AJ to the P has managed to get himself up into fourth. And with 30 minutes left on the mountain that bites back, could AJ get himself on the podium? I mean, we wrote him off before. Could he get himself back on the podium? I mean,
what's the
Dan
gap?
and
15.
seem pretty solid. 15 seconds. So
yeah,
I mean,
the
front four are nice and spread out. So they really just need to keep their head down and get on with it. But yeah, at a mountain like this, you just never know what's going to happen. So, and again, yeah, so we did think all the pit stops were going to be done by about 30 minutes to go. We thought there might be a few stragglers trying to push it to the last 15 minutes. But no, all the pit stops done within the first hour of the race. And the track temperature has dipped slightly to 30 degrees. So just a little bit. So definitely early morning Australia. Definitely not usually this one. I imagine the spiders are still in their bed. I've been reliably informed that the only reason the wall has so many tracks.
Yellow flags. I can't see the number of the car, can you? 14 is it? 114? No.
114.
14. Ace
yellow
tuned.
flag has disappeared. Oh, ace tuned.
He's still showing yellows. I can't. It's not art yet. He's got a retirement, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. And now I've raced ace tuned, and I do know he is a decently quick chap. He certainly is quick. He can keep it on track, but it's the mountain. It's Bathurst.
It is, yeah.
Just takes that little tiny misjudgment, that little tiny lapse in concentration. That I successfully made it there, and as soon as you're patting yourself on the back for making one corner, you're in some random Australian's back garden having a barbecue because you've gone completely over the wall and no idea what's going on. So yeah, so ace tune. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate for the lads. So it looks like to me we started with 17, so we'll have dropped
Evan IRL.
Evan IRL in the BMW, yes. So, and Ampio's in other BMW, so yeah, the BMW definitely can get thrown around. But that, again, that is a testament to how good these drivers are. To do an hour so far round this mountain, as I'm just watching Ampio have a wee wiggle. We've only lost 2 drivers. So yeah, these guys have done really fantastically well. Keeping this thing on track, keeping these things on track.
Yeah, I can't see AJ bringing that gap down too much. I think damage on this track is you're more likely to continue with it. But we got a yellow flag yet again. Who's that?
450. That is our good
LNR
friend,
Bad Bull. Oh
yeah,
no.
And he's holding his position because there's car coming through. So yeah, see, now that's what you do like to see. You make a mistake like that, you don't inflict that mistake on other people. He knows that. I mean, you're not going to get up to speed in that little space. He's losing so many places. Max respect to you, Bad Bill, for holding your place there, mate. That's, yeah, but that is unfortunate. And do I see another car?
There's two.
Number 5?
I see two.
Yeah, Jim Boy Horn as well.
Jim Boy,
in the Audi.
yes.
So the two of them are currently sat there, and Eleanor Bad Bill, there's no traffic coming, so he could technically, yep, away he goes. Oh. And well, so Jimmy Bad Bill has... Jimmy Boy Horn, sorry, Jimmy Bad Bill, I'm getting the two names mixed up. The excitement is just too much to take. But yeah, Jimmy Boy Horn, actually, did he wait to let him through? Yes, he did. So Jimmy Boy Horn waited. He didn't start moving until Bad Bill got through. So I'm wondering if Jimmy Boy Horn has maybe somehow caused that little incident.
So
I think.
Chris Williams in the chat, thank you. He's just said maybe what Bad Bull was doing was waiting for Jim Boy Horn to get past him because they made contact together. So maybe he thought that's definitely my fault. Oh, and Jim Boy Horn's lost it. Jim Boy Horn is in the wall.
Oh, there we go.
That's
special thank you to Chris Williams, by the way. That is Jixer GT, very, very good friend of mine. From what I can see in the chat, we've got Captain Stalin in, we've got Bizzet in, we've got Jude in, we've got Jim in. Thank you very, very, very much to all of my friends that are tuning in. I know you're only watching to see me make a fool of myself, so that I can get it stinking in the various WhatsApp chats that we're all in. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying it. I'm sorry I've not been interacting with the chat, but the action on the track is just to get on. Brian as well. Brian, hello. Everyone, I'll say hi in the chat. I will keep an eye on the chat. We'll say hi to everybody, get you all engaged. Get on board, SOPmotorsports.com. Get along to the website, sign up. If you like racing on ACC, this is the PlayStation 4 place to be. Great community, and it's an ever-growing community. 1,000 drivers already, so yeah, jump on board, get involved, and yeah, you could hear me saying your name on YouTube. Hurrah! Or if enough of you sign up and decide you don't want to hear me, then yeah, that's fine. We could arrange that too. Whatever you guys want. We are an ever-growing, ever-evolving community.
The chat has exploded now because of what you said.
Excellent. We're all proud of you, you big dafty. Ah, thank you, Kieran. That'll be Captain Stalin. He's the reason that I'm in ACR Racing. Oh, as I'm just watching... Oh, that's a blue flag. Okay, yeah, that's just a blue flag. Hill Rocker. Again, oh, Jimmy Horn, Jim Boy Horn, you need to get in the pits and get damaged. He's at the top of the mountain and absolutely... Now, that was a 720 pirouette with triple Salco re-entry, I believe. Definitely got a 6.8 from the judges. Yep, hold your brakes, hold your brakes, hold your brakes. There you go, big fella, you've got space. I would say that Jim Boy Horn really needs to just bite the bullet and get in the pits. As I said about...
Oh, no!
There he goes, he's hit the wall again. Oh!
That's a big one.
He left out the triple. That is a big one. That is a big one, and again, he's got cars coming down, so Jim Boy, yep. We definitely applaud your dedication. Oh, yep, he has...
Sticking
he
to it,
though. He needs to get in the pits and gets fresh tyres. He is, yeah, exactly. Just about...
Oh, no, yeah,
and he's just hit the wall again. Jim Boy, I realise we're not doing you any favours showing this on track. Yeah, he's tired. He's tired. That is unfortunate for him. That is unfortunate. But, I mean, you've got to remember as well, see, this is the problem, he says in inverted commas, if you get that much damage and your car so uncontrollable, you don't want to be that guy who goes down the mountain and suddenly you've got the race leaders trying to blue flag past you, and you know what I mean. That again, that's an extra kind of pressure, because it's one thing for you to have an accident, but if if your accident leads to you taking somebody else off or ruining somebody else's race, that really... But I know for me personally, that's certainly something that doesn't sit well with you. I'm not a big fan. If I make a mistake, hold your brakes. There's no need to get anybody else involved, and yeah, just let everybody else go on and race.
So I'm just checking a comment in the chat, just flicking through. Who is it? Blatant Rage said AJ got uni. I'm not too sure what that means. UNI.
Uni, I'm not sure. That's hopefully a mistype, and he's about to correct it. But I don't
not
know.
Too sure.
UNI. Don't know. This is an abbreviation from Linda. Oh, UNI. Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. So UNI is the first three letters of Clark YT's gamer tag.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So AJ was pointing out that he had, in fact, yes. So,
yeah, Uni
yes.
Clark, sorry, yep.
Yeah, so there we go, yes. There we go. See, you get by with a little help from my friends. And that's why we've got you guys in the chat as our little extra third eye chat mechanics. So, yes, but yes, TSR Jimmy, AJ has overtook Uni, so this is going great. McG, put it on in the background, and I've ended up sat and watch you guys. Great job. Thank you very much. Oh, that's Lee on D-Strap. D-Strap, thank you specially because you are the man that pointed out Bailey in the gang. We're looking for someone else to join the little commentary team. And based on your recommendation, I've jumped in and they thought, well, yeah, let's give this guy a track. So we've got new cars, we've got a new format tonight, and we've got a new commentator. So
yes,
it's all about the new on this beautiful Saturday night. 25 minutes to go, Bailey, and yeah. Will the mountain give us any more drama? I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Just instantly go out on a limb and say, absolutely, darling, there's definitely going to be some more chaos. Smith and Wesson 96. Absolutely sticking with it. Unfortunately, we've had 3 retirements so far. The mountain has not been gentle on our competitors this evening. They were lulled into the false sense of security of having a nice, stable, workable track temperature. And then the mountain thought, I'm going to keep some souvenirs.
Not having that.
From your tires. Yeah, not having that at all. So, yeah, Mount Panorama decided to turn into the mountain from Game of Thrones and just lay the smack down. Which makes great viewing for us, but it certainly isn't comfy if you're one of these 14 guys left on track with your hands on the steering wheel and your feet on pedals. And I'm telling you that from personal experience. What about you, Bailey? Have you had much experience racing around this track? Do you do a bit of league racing as well, obviously? So
yeah.
What are you like round Bathurst? Are you a hang on and see, or are you a flat out and die type?
The second option.
The second? Yeah, that's what we love to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm sure Simon Racer Sim would say I'm not the best of drivers.
Right, okay.
But no, I do enjoy it, and this tracks like these, like I do get excited to race at, and most of the time the mistakes are my own, never anyone else really. But you know, I mean, I do enjoy it.
Yeah, see, I'm in the same boat as you there. My unforced error rate is through
High.
the roof. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, like you say, the excitement when you come to a track like this, because yeah, we keep talking about, oh, it's so difficult, you've got this. The feeling, the satisfaction when you nail yourself a good low 2-minute lap around this track, when you get it down those S's and you hear that little scrape of your wing mirror just touching the wall enough to get you in, get that car rotated, get your foot down and get down to the bottom of that hill. Woo! That will keep you excited. It will definitely better than any double latte I've ever had, that's for sure.
Yeah, so any facts about the track? Any facts about the track? Other than it's a killer.
Well, yeah, it is a car-carrying killer, as we all know. It is Australian. Now, from what I understand, it was designed as an Australian drag track, but obviously they'd like to get on the beer about 8 o'clock in the morning. So this is what an Australian straight line looks like, from what I've heard now. No, of course, I am absolutely kidding. I do have... Let me see what I've got. So yeah, it's 6.2 kilometres long, if you're in new school, and... Where is the number of corners? I did have the number of corners typed out as well. But with technology, I've jumped through that many screens because we lost, and I can't find what I'm looking for. Isn't that always the way? Isn't that always the way? But yeah, it has. I'll tell you what I do know about the track.
23 corners.
That one. 23 corners. Yes.
Wow.
So we've got 23 corners. The track has been in existence since 1938.
Wow.
So it's been around since World War I days, and back then it was effectively almost the same track. The only difference is the chase was added in 1987. So that added a tiny bit of distance. So along the bottom Conrod Straight, where AJ to the P has just come around 2 corners ago. So that chase, that little chicane where we've seen some incidents earlier, that was added back in 1987. So the track existed for a good 50 years untouched. And yeah, 1987 updated it. And it is one of the most insane tracks in the world. It's almost like a poor man's Monaco.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A few Australians were sitting around one morning and they saw Monaco. Mate, we could do better than that. What are these after a bunch of Sheilas? Let's make it really interesting. And of course, one of the most insane parts about this track, which
sorry, John. AJ is gone. AJ is gone. He's had a half spin, tapped the wall, but he's gained control. Oh, that's so disappointing.
Oh, wow.
That is a killer. Uniclark, is that him behind him? Yeah, Uniclark's behind him now. Closed the gap massively to AJ. Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
He's got him. Uniclark, we can't confirm. And I'll tell you what, goalie.
Goalie, yes.
The man that loves to stick his Mercedes in, where angels fear to tread, is now breathing heavily down the back of AJ to the P. And
no way.
Oh, look how much he's closed up there. Yep, so he is absolutely over the back. So he is going to get the move done. He's going to sit in that slipstream and coming into the chase. He is absolutely going to get this done. He's going to stick his nose in. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the goalie. We saw him earlier. He loves an overtake, and yep, they're at the Pirelli sign. He's close enough, so he's eyeing it up already. Yeah. He's just got his... Is he going to overcook it on the brakes?
I mean, you were saying earlier how fast the Mercedes is in a straight line.
Yep.
I can't imagine we won't see a move here.
Absolutely.
He's desperate now.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely desperate. Well, he smells blood. Let's face it. You're a race driver. You see somebody that's... I mean,
you're jumping on it.
He's a regular here. He knows AJ to the P as well.
Yeah,
he's like, wow, I'm going to get myself a scalp here. You know what I mean? This isn't just... Oh, and he's... Oh, no.
He's pushing hard.
He's pushing hard and he's lost his back tyres, and I'll tell you what, see, this is the thing on the Audi as well, has no slips in the straight line, certainly in the GT3 class. And it's definitely just about been holding its own, and I think that, that little... He came off the brakes too quickly in the Mercedes. That's exactly what happened there, just as we were talking, you and I were actually talking earlier about the difference between load cell pedals and things.
Yes.
He doesn't have a load cell pedal.
No.
So he's just come off the brakes too quick, been far too keen, but he is still breathing all over. So I think that,
look how much time
I think AJ to the P's got a bit of aero damage. I think that's the problem AJ
definitely.
to the P's got.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely got aero damage, and that's absolutely affecting his straight line speed. And the goalie... see the goalie, please wait till the bottom of the mountain, but you know he won't. You know he won't, and I tell you, it's not helping AJ to the P's cause as well. Yep, we've got a back marker tucked in as well, so we've got a blue flag situation, we've got a man that likes to stick his nose in, and we've got a championship winner whose nose is out of joint because he keeps making mistakes. If it got any more exciting, I might have to jump on a roller coaster to slow my heart rate down. Oh, they're all over that back marker, so this is going to be, how do you get through? They're going to end up 3 wide here.
Oh,
so the back marker's moved out of the way.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Yeah, he's moved out of the way, thankfully, and he's had the presence of mind to realise there was 2 there as well, because again, it's very easy to not realise there's 2 there. You move over a one driver through and you think, right, I'm going to jump on his slipstream, and then no. The other car that was fighting for him position, so here he comes. Oh, he's close again. I don't think he's close enough to... No, he's not. So maybe these cars, again, see, I kind of feel like I'm at a disadvantage here. I haven't spent any time driving these actual cars. So I'm wondering if the dirty air is a lot more offensive almost to the cars behind, whereas in the GT3, if you were that close, you would absolutely just see, like I say, I raced it during the week, and cars were coming from just way downtown, suddenly appearing under your rear wing, and you're thinking, I could hand you a chocolate biscuit in the back seat of my car, you're that close to me right now. But it doesn't seem to be the case in these, so I mean, again, this is a testament how good these drivers are. Without this slipstream, which again, I don't think some of the moves that they're putting in, the laps that they're putting in, it's some really, really top work. The goalie is absolutely... He is the biggest thing in AJ to the P's rear view mirror right now. And he has just got a massive orange AMG badge
Yes.
glinting in the sunshine every time they turn the corner. Oh, he's and the goalie's just made another. Yep, again, he's just run a bit wide, and that's going to give AJ the space he needs to be able to defend coming along Conrad at the bottom. So, oh, it's an absolute cat and mouse between two guys that are prone to mistakes. This, oh, he's just touched the wall.
Done it again. Yeah.
He's just clipped the wall. Just take a deep breath. No, now he's on the grass. Yeah, that's, yeah, I'm sorry, but with 15 minutes to go, unless AJ makes another mistake, which, I mean, I bet you never thought you'd hear yourself saying that, Bailey.
No.
Honestly, did you ever hear the day you'd be on commentary saying AJ to the P might make another mistake?
Yeah, no.
I beg your pardon.
Absolutely not.
Asleep.
Yeah.
Did you put something in my cup of tea? So, yeah, it's definitely been incident part. I can't believe there's only 15 minutes to go. This has been going for an hour and 15 minutes,
wow.
Bailey.
Yeah, does not feel like it.
Does not feel like it. Really has been absolutely fabulous. As we're watching these two, I mean, the goalie is absolutely, definitely, yeah, he's going to keep the pressure on. He just needs to catch your breath, just hit your braking points, put him under pressure, because at the moment, AJ is just thinking to himself, yeah, this guy behind me keeps locking up every lap. That was once per lap the goalie locked up. So AJ's now just got to collect himself. You're not going to get any further, AJ. The only thing AJ can do now is lose places.
Yeah.
So he's got to get in the mentality, just, you know what, I'm in the Audi, I've got decent cornering speed, it's got just about enough grunt to keep me in the clear. So just, yeah, just behave as we see the guitar. No, it wasn't the guitar, did we see somebody else make a little mistake there? I think, was that one in the back market? No, it wasn't, it was Uni Clark. So Uni Clark, I wonder his back tyre's feeling it. Did he pit early? Did he pit early? I'm asking myself a question. There's no way I'm remembering given everything that's going on. This has been insane. But Uni Clark just seemed to lose the back of his car there. So I wonder if this is just an AMG thing. Because he's in the AMG as well. That
yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of power that goes through the back. And these cars will be running a lot of rear wing. This isn't like Monza. At Monza, your goal is to get your rear wing to 0 and get yourself in the track. Whereas some of this, oh, and Uni Clark again, he's just turning in a bit early there. So I'm wondering, is he feeling the pressure of having AJ to the P behind him? Is he losing his back tyres? And he's late on the brakes here as well. So.
Yeah, because he got the move done because of AJ's mistake.
Yep.
And I can imagine myself doing the same thing, getting really excited, getting the move done, relax maybe a bit, sort of. Yeah. Not that you can really relax around here.
Relax around here. Wow.
And then now he's checking now he's checking his mirrors. He's seeing those two battling. He's probably thinking, "I'm clear. 13 minutes left." But really, those two are helping each other.
They are helping each other, and.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Goalie,
seconds.
yet again. Round goalie, 5.
Yeah. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. And I tell you what, he is definitely... AJ to the P must be carrying damage because the goalie was nowhere near his pace earlier and he is just hunting him down. And if it wasn't for the goalie's own self-inflicted mistakes, this move would have been done a couple of laps ago as he's coming round here. So he needs to... It's really difficult to judge the slipstream. You need to lift off slightly sooner before you brake, so you don't carry too much speed because you've got your overspeed from the slipstream. You need to get close, and he just seems to be getting closer. And I don't know whether he's misjudging the slipstream or he's just, like I say, coming off the brake too early, giving his back tyres a bit much of a kick and losing that back end. But he is absolutely showing zero respect to AJ to the P.
Oh wow, that's close.
Oh yes it is, and he's run wide. He is absolutely hanging on there.
What I was
absolutely hanging on there.
We both are awful at this because we don't have any experience in these cars. So yes. maybe we should jump in the cars next time we race, commentate.
Yes, to be sure, definitely I will be having a go at these.
But I'm wondering whether the GT4 car itself deals with damage quite well, because they've had a smash in these two.
Yes, and they're still going. I would say that the majority of these cars, I think, so I'm pretty sure, 90% sure that these cars are pimped out road cars, so they are made of what road cars are made
true,
for.
Yeah.
Whereas GT3 cars, as we know, are made of tin foil and
up.
carbon fibre. Yeah, so all you have to do is look at them, and you can lose part of your front left splitter, and suddenly when you jam on the brakes, depending on the undulation, wind speed, wind direction, your car behaves differently every single time. So it could well be that these cars are a bit sturdy. We've got guys in the chat actually. Jixer, D-Strap, Kieran, Johnny, you guys have all driven these things. Let us know, are these more resistant to damage than the GT3 cars? How is it these guys are still managing to put in similar lap times after, giving it the full Tokyo drift down the mountain? And I mean, I think some of them seem to be on a challenge to leave a bit of paint on every single wall.
Yes.
To the track.
Bit of branding.
Yes, branding, that's what it is, yes. I was here.
Yes.
The racing driver equivalent of I was here. As again, the goalie less than half a second off the back at AJ to the P as they complete yet another lap around the 6 kilometre heart-stopping adventure that is the Bathurst Mount Panorama. Will we say experience? There's certainly other words you could use, but I've been strictly told I'm not allowed to use on air. Because I'm sure there's a lot of guys watching, and there is an absolute... Yeah, oh, here he goes. Up the inside.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, two of them side by side. Yep, AJ to the P's giving them the perfect amount of space. They're going to get down on the power at the same time. They are side by side. And yep, he's got the move done. He's got the move done. To be fair, if I'm AJ to the P, I'm thinking it's probably better to be behind this guy, because he is showing more pace. AJ now can try and tuck in behind and hope that he makes another lock-up mistake, because, well, that's the goalie. Last 3 laps, his back tyres have given him a bit of a wiggle, so... Oh, and I tell you, AJ getting close to the wall there. He is getting his turn-ins. Oh, little wide of that curve. That is brave. Ooh.
Goalie has had a big smash then against the same wall. This is going to go back and forth, I think, to the end. These two trading positions.
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. It really, really is. Less aero add-ons. So they're less susceptible to aero damage. That's right. So they're less aero dependent. So you don't have to struggle through splitter damage in these. Well, there we go. So, thank you very much, Chat Mechanics. So that's what the Chat Mechanics are saying. They've got a lot less aero. So they're definitely... Oh, Kane, how you doing? The man from down under. We've got a guy from Australia tuning in. What time is it there? 7 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Kane, your dedication to sim racing motorsport is absolutely to be revered and respected, my man. That guy, because I raced for him in leagues, and he sometimes has to get up at 3 AM.
Oh, yeah, no thanks.
3 o'clock in the morning to take part in 45-minute races on ACC and GT3 cars. The level of respect that guy needs to be shown is just unending. Absolutely unending. And yeah, he actually won. Let's give him a shout out, actually. Yeah, he'll be so embarrassed right now. I'm getting into so much trouble in the WhatsApp group after this. The 45-minute race I was talking about, Kane actually won.
Oh, wow.
He comes from a run down under. Obviously, he had an advantage. Being Australian, with Europeans racing at Bathurst, we're obviously upside down. So he's obviously racing the right way up, so that's why we all had blood rushing to our heads. So that's maybe what AJ to the P, that's maybe the problem he's having. He's perhaps racing upside down, and the blood is rushing to the head because he is struggling. For a guy that done so well in the Sprint Series Championship, I mean, he's not going to look back on this with much fondness. Definitely a learning experience. Every race you take part in, you need to learn something, even if it's something about yourself rather than the car.
And a bit more about the walls.
A bit more about the walls. Which ones you don't like, which ones you repeatedly meet, which ones you should probably buy a drink because it would seem like you're dating. So let's look. Let me just have a quick look. So Murdoch the Menace.
Yes.
Probably had the least camera time through this whole adventure. He's got himself a nice, comfortable 9-second gap over Ampio. Who has again got himself a nice little, that's about an 18-20 second gap to Dan VW, who we thought was the big loser at the start. Dan VW, he got absolutely mugged AJ to the P pulled an absolute cracking move off the line. He got himself a flying start from the rolling start, got himself ahead and was looking pretty comfy. Made himself a few mistakes, and Dan VW signs himself back on the podium, and he's got a fair gap again to Uni Clark. So the field is, after 1 hour and 24 minutes of racing, finally spreading out. So you and I, Bailey, might get a second to catch our breath. Which is only taking an hour and 24 minutes.
Yes.
Which is not bad for an endurance race. An endurance race, and it's boring, it's so drawn out, and yeah, really, if it is, you're watching the wrong channel, people. You need to be over here at SOP Motorsport, okay? This is where it's happening. And it is still happening as I am looking. Who am I watching?
I'm thinking the same. I'm not too sure who to go on board with.
Yeah, there's absolutely. We've still got Ampio is lapping beautifully. Dan is lapping beautifully. Uni Clark has definitely got himself a rear view mirror full of people. And unless I'm mistaken, has AJ got past the goalie? No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I thought the timing worked. No, he hasn't. So the goalie is still ahead, and he is pulling away from AJ. So he is definitely pulling himself a lot. Can he catch Uni? We've got 5 minutes left, so maybe 3 laps.
Yellow flag, who's that?
Yellow flag up the mountain. Oh, that's going to be problematic for somebody. That's absolutely behind it. Yep, we've got a yellow flag up the mountain, and I'm furiously checking the cameras to see who it is. Can I see who number that is?
No.
Let me go.
It's a low number.
Big screen. No, it's number 450. So that is LNR Bad Bull once again. Ah, mate. I think it may be a long time before we see that man driving on this course again.
Oh, hold on. There's 2 numbers, isn't it? Or is that him pulling away?
And that's him pulling away.
Yeah.
So we're moving the yellow flag. So yeah, but there's blue flags now. No. Go. He's got he's got a big gap to Chris Pusick. But I would say Chris could well be looking to chase him down. Murdoch has absolutely had this all his own way here. He's in a blue flag situation here, but we've seen these guys. The level of respect between these guys has been absolutely phenomenal, and it can't be understated. Even to go past a blue flag on this mountain, it takes a bit of effort and timing and skill. You can't just pull over any place. You need to bide your time. And when you're blue flagging, you've got to understand the guy that you're blue flagging, he's probably quite a few seconds a lap slower than you. So you've really got to watch what you do with your braking zone, as Murdoch just breezes past there, and continues on with the lead of this race, Bailey. It's been some excellent stuff.
Yeah, it really has. And I mean, 3 minutes to go, and I think, well, surprised to say this, but AJ is actually gaining back on goalie, and goalie's gaining on Uni Clark.
Wow. So we're in for an absolute grandstand finish at the moment. This is going to be spectacular.
I think we've lost him. I'm not too sure what's going on. But we have got another yellow flag.
Yeah, no, sorry, I don't know what happened there. For some reason, it just said my mic wasn't broadcasting for a second. I think the racing gods were like, yeah, we've had enough of you. We've had an hour and 28 minutes of listening to you. It's maybe time to give your viewers a break. But no, I have returned. Just clearing my throat slightly. I'm definitely going to be on the Werther's Originals after this.
Number 1.
All the old age jokes.
Oh, hold on. I think
do we have incidents?
Dan VWB had a connection with the wall at the very top before you go, like where he is now on the straight.
Right,
I'm forgetting what part of the track that is.
Let me just check.
Forest Elbow. There.
Oh yes, Forest Elbow. Yes. Forest Elbow, that is, yeah.
So I don't think he's picked up too much damage, and he's got a huge gap, hasn't he, between him and Uni Clark.
Yep, I think he is pretty comfy at the moment. And Uni Clark does look like he's getting the job done. Oh, although Dan, that's a wee bit of a rear wiggle there, as he's just coming along that bottom straight. So yeah, but he's got a comfy gap to Uni Clark. Was that somebody stationary? Did I just see that? No, I didn't see a blue car stationary there. It's because I'm flicking through to it. Oh, and I've been blue screened, so I'm going to watch the
fine.
stream view. So I've been blue screen, but thankfully you haven't.
Keep us updated on the chat.
Yes, I'll keep you updated on the chat as you give us a quick rundown of the top 10.
Oh, well, yes, fine. Perfect. Okay, so down in 10th is the Audi of Kanapi. In 9th, we got RDA and Yokchan, which had a monumental battle in the middle of this race, and he's done quite well. He's in 9th, so that's not too bad. One of the LNR boys, Bar Bilksum, in the Chevy. We haven't seen any Chevrolets in this race other than himself. In 7th, Guitar Dude did a really good job. He was doing really well, wasn't he?
Yes,
but
he
not
was. Guitar Dude for me, driver of the day.
Yeah, exactly. And someone else who was doing really well, but AJ to the P, 6th, not where we thought he'd be in the Audi.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
And then second of the Mercedes in the top 10, Goalie. Really good job from him coming to the end of the race. Uni Clark jumping on AJ to the P's mistake. In 4th, Dan VWB, another Mercedes, in 3rd. Ampio in 2nd. And Murdoch in 1st as he's started his final lap.
Oh, so he's had him on to the final lap.
He
wow.
has,
so
yeah.
how many laps is that we've got in so far? So that's what,
40
laps.
Wow.
40 laps on this track they've done. And I'm just noticing in the chat there, yeah, Chris Williams, Dixer, thank you for pointing out. You're right, mate. Who would put their car into the wall with just 2 minutes to go at Bathurst, honestly?
Me.
Oh, wait, that was me. Yep, from being there, done that, live on stream. So thanks for bringing that up, Chris. I really genuinely appreciate that. Thanks everybody for in the chat. We're on the last lap. Give us a hi in the chat, say hello. We'll give you all a quick hello back as we're on board with Murdoch the Menace, who has absolutely had a dream race. We've never seen a mistake from him. He's got himself on pole position. Oh, Jixer meant himself. Jixer, of course.
And you've just dobbed yourself in.
Yeah, and I've just dobbed myself in. Exactly. Wow. So there we go. Yeah, you're right, Kane. Chris will be having flashbacks. Jixer will definitely be having flashbacks watching some of these pictures. So
just a quick mention in the comments. Becca Jones said. Well, Becca's my friend, by the way, from school.
Hi, Becca.
She's asked what the concept of the race is. So yeah, we've had an hour and a half race, and these are, like Raven's been saying, these are the road car version of the GT3 cars. So they're less, I guess they're more road cars. Yeah, it's like what you'd get, you'd see as a sports car.
It's the type of thing you see parked in the Tesco car park when all the 16-year-olds that have got their shots. You know what I mean?
Maybe the BMWs. These guys would have
if they weren't stuck at courses.
Yes.
These are definitely what they would have. So yeah, and it is Becca. It's an hour and a half. It's a 1.5 hour endurance race.
Yeah.
So not only do these guys got to contend with less power, a lot less aerodynamics, they've got to contend with pit stops as well. So your tyres are going to be wearing, you're going to be losing fuel, so your car gets lighter. And as you're coming to the end, and there we go, Murdoch the Menace.
Wow. Incredible drive.
Yeah. Flawless.
Absolutely.
Flawless performance from that man. Reminding me to avoid any race he's in.
And we can't forget Ampio in the BMW stuck it in second. He had a lot of pressure from AJ to the P at the start as well, didn't he? And
listen,
look at that.
Yeah, I mean, absolute credit to the guys that finished on the podium. It's absolutely incredibly well done. He got him back. I mean, he got him back to 7 seconds. Dare say, Murdoch maybe took his feet off the gas a lever because he had a bit of a gap. But yeah, Ampio got himself in second in qualifying, kept himself in second during the race. Got himself a perfect pit stop strategy, because we've seen the pits have cost a couple of people. I think Canapio maybe pitted at the wrong time. Smith and Weston definitely pitted at the wrong time, and so did Yokachan, I would say. But the Guitar Dude used it to his advantage. He's done fantastically well, had a great and so is Uni Clark. I mean, Uni did qualify in 5th, I believe, so he's got himself up a position. And let's not forget the man in the Mercedes coming home in 5th, goalie 1304.
Yes.
That man loves an overtake. Definitely will stick his nose where angels fear to tread. And it's paid off for him in the end. He absolutely put AJ to the P, to the sword, can we believe, honestly, this next bit, we might not be able to believe what we're saying, but AJ to the P, he's definitely lost concentration, picked himself up a bit of damage, and for somebody that's come second in sprint championships, and you'd think he'd have the mentality and just like split the race down into 3 stages. You know, it's an hour and a half race, I've done 30 minutes, let's do that. But yeah,
just
the
another
GT4s
30, yeah.
definitely caught him out. Definitely caught him out, and the guitar dude's got to feel unlucky he didn't get 6th.
Yeah,
but yeah, he finished in a very respectable 7th, considering his qualifying position at the start.
And he's driving a Porsche.
And he's driving a Porsche. Let us not forget, I mean, if we look at the cars that have retired, it's a Porsche, an Audi, a BMW and an Audi. Yeah. And the cars that have finished up in the top 5, Audi, BMW, AMG, then a BMW, AMG, AMG, AMG. So as much as a killer as that thing might be, I did say at the start of the thing that AMG was pretty good around Bathurst if you could tame it, and it looks like a few of these guys have absolutely tamed it. So yes, there's Ace tuned in the chat. Yes, Ace, very good driver, mate. That was unfortunate for you, bud. That was really unlucky. You were, yeah, sticking your lap in there. But so yeah, so we had the guitar dude finishing 7th. Yoka-chan, again, he had a really good race. I think he misjudged his pit stop. I think a slightly better pit strategy. He could have found himself in and about with the guitar dude. And Bar Blixen, LNR, the new guys from LNR, Team LNR, if you're in the chat, say hello.
Yes.
They qualified in 7th and 16th and finished 9th and 14th, so dropped a couple of places, gained a couple of places. You had a big contact early. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure the Chevy's really well suited to this track.
No.
And he may have felt the pressure of that. But Canapeo, again, involved in some good wheel-to-wheel action was Canapeo, and he's rounding out the top 10. So yeah, so they top 10 guys, they absolutely, yeah, really did do well with Chris Pusick, Hill Rocca, and Smith and West in 96, along with Badpool and Ace Tuned, the last of the guys to finish. We did start with 17, but we lost a couple. So, but yeah, I'm trying to catch my breath here, Bailey. I don't know about you, but that was a quick hour and a half with some absolutely phenomenal on-track action.
Yep, and I think we can close off the stream here. I honestly, that was so good. Everyone that participated, really good racing. Unfortunate for those who retired. But I've got to say, I think I saw Dan VWB do some donuts, so he must be happy in 3rd.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You don't blame him,
Walking
do
away
you?
from here with a podium. Walking away from a podium with a podium is absolutely, yeah. You know what I mean? Hour and a half round Bathurst. Yeah. If I get on the podium, I'm absolutely and clicking my heels, Mary Poppins style. You know what I mean? So,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And Bailey, it's been an absolute pleasure working alongside you, mate. Thank you very much for making my first stream so easy, bud. We've got a great race for it, and yeah, genuinely, I hope we can look forward to doing this again sometime soon, bud.
Yep, thank you everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you. You've watched SOP Motorsports. Thank you very much.